There's honestly not too much really going on right now. We're just waiting on Diplotech 78, which we wouldn't be able to even take if we had 999 points, so we're basically spending our points on development right now until we can take the railroads tech. In the meantime, we're also fabricating claims on a bunch of things. Not fabricating claims, building spy networks in. Privateer captain goes rogue. Very fine. There's a very fine line between privateering and piracy, especially in peacetime. The captain and crew of one of our privateering operations recently waltzed across that line when they decided to attack and plunder one of our own traders. Worse yet, we have been informed that this act of open defiance was only the beginning of their exploits, and that these traders have now set out to make their own fortune, primarily, it seems, out of our fortune. So, not as good at privateering for a few years. And we just lost our a general. Where was this general? And that's something else that I want to take care of, and I didn't even build a factory here. Let's go ahead and do that. Every port we have in the Caribbean is a world port, correct? Or every center of trade that can be upgraded has been. Where else needs to be high so that it can pull? Panama, actually, I think, is the next one. Boston, Mount Royal. Right, we have that because it was a mission, apparently, I think. That doesn't pull from anywhere where we're competing. I think, the only one that does is Panama. And honestly, the only place we're pulling from in the case of Panama, is the Philippines. So, okay, never mind. We already have our maxed out number of trade centers. 11 top centers, okay. Anyway, we still need to, I don't need to, I want to upgrade the natural harbors in the Panama node. And that's not in a state, so that's fine. And nobody's trying to pull from us in California or Mexico. And that's possibly because they don't have the trade range. February in 2 years. Rock has been converted. Okay. Business is booming. Some extra trade efficiency, nice. Not that we really need it, because money is not a problem right now. Conversion of headstone. And we might be able to... No, we can't agitate for liberty until Henry Frederick Smith and his family, a merchant family from Mount Royal, has come to greatly expand our long-range trade with the French Pacific. Is that trader 50% cheaper to hire? He is, but he's old. I'm going to take the new trader and upgrade him all the way. Hopefully we don't get discovered with our spy networks, otherwise I think this one's more important if we want to have the Niger Coast start being rebellious. They might both be necessary, though. Alright, almost the end of the year, meaning cost of tech will come down. Okay, I apologize for the beeping. Somebody's doing something that I wish they'd stop. $16,000. Continue with our university spam. That list is getting shorter. And right, I have ships that I think are done now. That we will be sending to join up with the fleet that is protecting the Gulf of St. Lawrence, giving us 100 total there. Next month we can agitate for liberty. We don't have a truce with Portugal, do we? No. Portugal has no truces at all. And we got discovered. 1 month away from being able to agitate for liberty. My god, that's bullshit. Alright, so let's find somebody else to start doing this with. Portuguese Angola. Sure, we'll go with Portuguese Angola, I guess. Truce with the Pope has ended. We were 1 month away. 1 month away. Well, not even 1 month away. Like, half a month away from being able to agitate for liberty. And for Portugal, we need... We're good, actually, on Portugal. Reputation is sabotaged. So now, let's hope we can agitate for liberty on Portuguese Angola, because that sabotaging reputation actually brought up everybody's liberty desire. And that was kind of the goal. Williamsburg is 15, okay. Panama's factory gets finished when? 8th of February. Where's Baltimore's? 16? Okay. Local traders demand aid, sure. And let's go ahead and build some more. Actually, I do want that army tradition. That also increases the trade value modifier there. And I'm going to build a trade company depot in every trade company area I have for some extra trade power. Oh yeah, I guess that technically counts as a different zone? Apparently, what? Or no, it's a different trade node? I have no idea. Why is that? Why am I able to build the 1,000 ducat things in Sulu? Oh well, I'm not going to complain. Sulu belongs to the Philippine node and to the Philippine charter, so I don't know what gives. And okay, works. Apparently Aragon was spying on me. Should possibly look into spying on the Ottomans again. I'm just so discontent whenever I can. There are parts of Russia we can't see. We could spy on our ally and try to steal their maps from them. Probably not a good idea. Anyway, factory's done in Panama. So, that makes things cheaper. And if we turn the edict on, even cheaper. Development cost now is 3 there. And I want to see if that will increase the supply limit at all. Nobles demand privileges? No. We're in America, we don't have nobility. I mean, we kind of do, for some reason, in the form of the planters. Okay, not enough. Current cost of Diplotech, 1151. Okay, still not really necessary for us to... And that takes supply limit to 60. And also development to 20. Let's look at the next possible 50 development. Auburn. So that's 5 in each. And then I will go one more in Diplo, actually. And 1, 2, 4. And I need one more in Diplo, and we should be able to get it in a few months. Or not Diplo, military. And that'll give us six provinces with 50 development. Of course, the ultimate prize is electrification, which gives us an extra -20 development cost. And let's go ahead and invest one more time in military points. And Richmond's development was just increased. Cool. Keep James Madison, of course. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we have 6 now. Looks like Guane is going to be cheaper than St. Dominic to develop. Maybe. I don't know. So, I still don't think even at 6 years ahead of time we'd be able to take it. So, is it 5 when we'll be able to take it? Profiteering Sao Tome. Let's go with trade power, I guess. Even though I don't think it matters. It's not going to change anything. And I did forget, speaking of trade power, I forgot to have my ships join up with these new, old ships. Protect trade in the Gulf of St. Lawrence. Good. And that changed 3% of the... I don't have a stock exchange here. I feel like I should build one. Or not a stock exchange. Treasury. And I should also build those in every Ivory Coast province I have. Oh, we have a church here that we don't, or a cathedral here that we don't need anymore. One of our admirals died. And now I can hire a new general. Put in charge of this army so that they can start drilling. And what is our current army professionalism going to? Oh my god, I'm going to destroy that thing. Drilling armies plus 0.05 or 0.5. And apparently our spy in Portugal has been caught. I think I am going to go ahead and build a spy network in the Ottomans and try to steal their maps. Ooh, Portuguese and Mali. Well, let's go ahead and build a spy network in Gold Coast. See if we can get one of Portugal's colonial nations to be rebellious. Baltimore's 17 now. And every province in our nation now has a university. Or is building a university. And that leads right into factories. And it will take forever for factories to be built. And I need to remember that once I have a diplomat back. I need to... send one to improve relations with Gold Coast. My God, I've never noticed how many trade centers there are in Italy. Okay. Let's see what's going on with... Oh! Well. British-French Colonial War. Attacker controls Pagari-Yang. Okay, so... it's over Pagari-Yang. Who all is France at war with then? Great Britain, British Pacific, and Russia. When does our truce with France end? 1836. Alright, we can afford railroads now, and it looks like somebody else has already taken it. Meaning somebody is probably colonizing somewhere. Which worries me. No debate in Congress. Settler, please? Colonist? Whatever. Honestly, the privateer efficiency looks good. Administrative support, no. Ignore corruption. Pay Republican tradition. Corruption. Republican tradition. Promote offices. Corruption. Bribe an MP. Ignore corruption. Well, we're almost able to finish this just by doing what we usually do. Alright, 86%. Admin and military support, I think I'm willing to give. $96%. Our army tradition is high, or not high. It's not high. It's not high, as high as I want it to be. Grant local autonomy. I will grant local autonomy to Stoke-Bridgeton, and gives us more privateer efficiency. So you demand seat in Parliament. Of course they do. Holston. I'm inclined to grant it. Alright, so it looks like we should be able to take railroads, the railroad tech, in January, I think. We shouldn't have to wait until July 1831 as it says we should. But that's, either way, it's either just about a year or less than a year away. So in the next episode we will start colonizing the previously uncolonizable.